Try to put out the fire, but the flame's still burning. And as she's leaving, we left off with this quote from Marcel Proust saying, make art. It's the only way that you can show your authentic self to other people who you really are. If one were to say, why bother? To the Proustian, it's about belonging in the world, feeling at home. There's this great example from the book where the narrator, as a child, he goes on a holiday with his family member to this seaside resort, and how he feels so uncomfortable with his new surroundings. Although they've checked into one of the fanciest hotels there, he can't find that connection that he's used to, the familiarity of the linen, the curtains, the view from the window. And for most of us, we just get used to it. And so does he. But why is it a good example? Well, because it plays like an allegory, as to say that we perhaps don't necessarily need a deep connection, an authentic connection with things around us. But with people, it's different. Like many of us who long for a meeting of the minds, an encounter where you can see another person for who they really are, maybe even fuse with them for a moment, seeing the world thrillingly through a different pair of eyes. Unfortunately, in Proust's case, he doesn't find this in friendship or in love. And so finally, it's art that comes to his rescue. He starts to write, and these productions have resonance. And so now he has a self that he can point to, a conduit he can use to other minds, and a world he can finally feel at home in. This is what Proust is saying. Find something that you have a predilection to and make art with it. And through this process, commitment, practice, love, your authentic self will be revealed to others and to you. But what do you mean, make art? Well, one of the examples that came to me is the story of Susan Boyle. Most of us are familiar with her story.
Yes or no? The biggest yes I have ever given anybody.
Yes, definitely.
Susan Boyle, you can go back to the village with your head held high. It's 3 yeses.
Just so emotional. Unbelievable and emotional.
Of course, this is the ideal. You attempting to make art and that happening. But what it says is that you can ride on the coattails of the giants, the artists from the past, the present. Copy, imitate, reproduce, and it will become your own. Let's imagine another example. You, me, us. Say there was this high society couple that was known to all of us, the La Rochefoucaulds, who invite us to one of their lifestyle events. It's a hike in the mountains. It's an absolutely gorgeous day, early summer. The leaves on the trees have this shine on them, brand new. The picnic spot that we're at, absolutely breathtaking. Lunch is served over cheerful company, laughter. The mood is light. And then we hear the sound of a helicopter landing nearby. Walking towards us is this famous artist whom we all recognize. Along with him is a porter carrying this huge bag. A station is carefully set up for each of us. Easel, brushes, everything that you possibly could need. And then a lesson in painting landscapes by this artist who we consider a genius. We are left in silence to make contact with this scenery. A few hours later, wine and wafer. We stand around, look at everybody's work. What we see, of course, is what is expected. Beautiful pictures, each one imprinted with the subjectivity of the artist, their personal style, and the world's object visible beneath. What Proust is saying, this is how art contains the world, bringing it under your spell, making it conform to your special way of seeing. What's left is to practice, to keep at it, and your authentic self will be revealed to you. You will participate in the grand gesture. One could go on and on with this topic, but I think I'll end with this line from a Pink Floyd song, which goes, "The time has come, the song is over. Thought I had something more to say. Home, home again."